Welcome to Masterful Motivation. In this episode, we'll be inspired by the deep thoughts of Swiss psychologist Carl Jung. Don't forget to review the short biography of Jung's influential life in the video description. Let us begin our journey. A man who has not passed through the inferno of his passions has never overcome them. A particularly beautiful woman is a source of terror. As a rule, a beautiful woman is a terrible disappointment. A special ability means a heavy expenditure of energy in a particular direction, with a consequent drain from some other side of life. All the works of man have their origin in creative fantasy. What right have we then to depreciate imagination? As far as we can discern, the sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light in the darkness of mere being. Dreams are the guiding works of the soul. Why should I henceforth not love my dreams, not make their riddling images into objects of my daily consideration? Emotion is the chief source of becoming conscious. There can be no transforming of darkness into light, and of apathy into movement without emotion. Even a happy life cannot be without a measure of darkness, and the word happy would lose its meaning if there were no balanced by sadness. It's far better to take things as they come along with patience and equanimity. Every form of addiction is bad, no matter whether the narcotic be alcohol, morphine, or idealism. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us into an understanding of ourselves. From the middle of life onward, only he remains vitally alive, who's ready to die with life. I've always been impressed by the fact that there are a surprising number of individuals who never use their minds, if they can avoid it, and an equal number who do use their minds, but in an amazingly stupid way. If one does not understand a person, one tends to regard him as a fool. In all chaos, there is a cosmos. In all disorder, a secret order. It all depends on how we look at things, and not how they are themselves. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darkness of other people. Knowledge rests not upon truth alone, but upon error also. Man needs difficulties. They are necessary for health. Nobody, as long as he moves about among the chaotic currents of life, is without trouble. One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. Our intellect has achieved the most tremendous things, but in the meantime, our spiritual dwelling has fallen into disrepair. Show me a sane man, and I will cure him for you. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. The pendulum of the mind alternates between sense and nonsense, not between right and wrong. The wine of youth does not always clear with advance in years, but sometimes it grows turbid. The word happiness would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. Understanding does not cure evil, but it is a definite help, insomuch as one can cope with a comprehensible darkness. We cannot change anything unless we accept it. Condemnation does not liberate, it oppresses. We should not pretend to understand the world only by the intellect. The judgment of the intellect is only part of the truth. Which quotes did you like the most? Share your opinion in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, please do like the video and consider subscribing.